Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Capricorn for the month of November 2021. The element is water and the sign is Scorpio. So it's the 25th today. So we are in Scorpio proper. So let's see the next 4 weeks and what it brings for you, Capricorn. Earth, don't get flooded. We have a major card. It's the energy around your month, and it is go with the flow, sacrifice, patience. So something's in the works, Capricorn, but it's going to take time to arrive. Whatever it is that you're working towards, knowing you, it would be work or a project of such themes. It's there, but it's going to take a lot of time. So it's teaching you patience and sacrifice to see, I guess, sometimes if you really, really want it. And Capricorns are very steadfast and know where they're going. So they know what they want. But this is patience. Going with the flow. Okay, so let's see where you are right now. And where you are is the Nine of Cups. So very emotional wish card, something you really want emotionally coming to the fore for you. You're feeling quite good emotionally about it. It's a completion of perhaps relationships being good, on a good par with you, all your emotional dealings with people at work, at home, wherever. So a nice card, but it is a wish card, so it can mean that something you're working towards, as we said, will come to fruition. You're almost there, but patience must be used with this and practiced. So what has influenced this to come about is Seven of Coins, standing back and having a look at all that you have created this year. That beautiful garden of sunflowers, it alludes to the work you've been doing, the effort you've put in, and you can see a lot of progress. Standing back. Still a bit more to go though with the Seven of Coins, but indeed it has been a good year for you with what you have been working towards in terms of your work and just your everyday life, really, practices, disciplines, all that sort of thing. Let's have a look how you fared in September, October with the background card. Still has effect over you today, and it's the Ten of Wands. So yeah, maybe a bit exhausted, having put too many irons in the fire with this one. This one's more spiritual energy, being drained from having too much on, having taken on too much. So now you're sort of a bit depleted. However, you know, you haven't lost sight of where you want to go. But yeah, indeed, it looks to me as though that September, October was quite a flat time in terms of energy, really. You just had too much happening. However, there has been a lot of progress and there's a lot of room for positivity coming through for you. So just take it easy. Recent influences. We have the Queen of Swords, so she comes in. This woman here, she's usually a widow or a person who is on her own. She's very clear of mind, but she can also be bitter. So, yeah, and especially in that time, there would have been a bit of that kind of energy going around where you just thought, oh, and maybe you've crossed paths with her. And she's quite a challenging customer anyway, this woman. So whoever that is to you, she's just sort of been around, whether it's a relationship or a past relationship. This is all coming to the fore, of course, in Scorpio, because it is the time where people from the past can pop up again. So you have to kind of digest that. You can't avoid it in Scorpio time, Capricorn. There's nowhere to hide when it's Scorpio. Okay, let's see the lesson you'll be learning. fear for fear's sake. There's nothing to be fearful of. It's just a mind-generated energy that sort of makes us feel like all the bad doom and gloom is around us, worrying about things that really there is no need to worry about at all. It's that kind of energy, and I guess it's because we're in Scorpio, so it brings up a lot of emotional baggage from the past that's been buried at the bottom of the sea. This is the time of the deep diver where it sort of gets carried up to the surface, with or without your consent. It's just how it is this next 4 weeks. So just know there's nothing to be fearful of. Maybe sleeplessness coming through too, finding yourself quite restless and living in your head a bit too much. Okie doke, so let's see near future what will be coming through for Capricorns. And we have the Chariot, so we have success and victory. But the salient point of the Chariot is discipline, emotional discipline. So part of the reason too for this patience that you're being asked to have is this Chariot, whereby without emotional discipline you won't get things. It's like you're going on a road trip. You would get your car service, wouldn't you, Capricorn? You wouldn't just wing it. So the same with whatever this is that's going on. There will be victory with this, but you've got to be emotionally disciplined in order to get to the end of it and to reach that victory, which of course you love. Well, everybody does, but so that's very much coming in for you. Now we're going to go down here and look at the link card. So this is what's happening that you're not realizing, but it's very strongly linked to this victory and this emotional discipline here. What's happening you're not realizing, and it's decisions to move forward, new projects. Do I do this? Do I do that? Action. So action is needed, but then again you've got to realize, Capricorn, and here we have the moon and then we have the sun. So there's the two options. So you're going to go the murky path with the moon, where it's the unknown, or you're going to go where the path is brilliantly lit so you can see everything. So it's decision time, but it's a positive card. So we have to proceed, don't we? But we have to use patience and just get through. And the moon can bring up a lot of old stuff as well. It really can be quite a spooky sort of time, which Scorpio often is for a lot of people. Let's see how others see you. And we have the 10 of coins. Surprise, no surprises there. Very earthed, very productive, having done well, really well with your work. You've got your money sorted, things are sorted, stability reigns supreme with you. You like that. It's an earth sign. So this is a lovely card for you to have, and that's how people see you. There's always work surrounding your aura. But therein lies the time of Scorpio. We can't always be putting everything into work, Capricorn. We have to balance it out with emotional stuff as well. Okay, let's see what you're feeling positive about for the month. And the sun. So yes, really looking at things in the very bright light of day. Very illuminating. Things are very illuminated this month. Like I said, you can't hide. The sun shines cracks through every crack. You can see absolutely everything for what it is. It's a health card and it's a yes answer card, so yes. But things will be crystal clear, but very sort of in your face with the sun. So I think you really know that this time. So whatever comes rising to the surface, just deal with it. And then we have the Lovers at the end. So big decisions to make in terms of relationships as well, coming through very strongly by the time we get to the 3rd week of November. So emotionally there's going to be a lot of stuff happening, but you know, if you just follow the guidelines here with the tarot never lies, you will come to your decision. Big decision though, actions and consequences. But the illumination is really your best friend in this time. Okay, let's see the message you have, Capricorn. And we have awareness. Awareness is like the sun. When it shines on things, they are transformed. Awareness is the amazing knowingness that comes from the intelligence of the mind, the opening of the heart, and the different sensations of the body. These three major dimensions are simultaneously aware of the different layers of truth when in balance. Can create great contentment and well-being in the body, mind, and spirit. I leave you with awareness and the sun, and have a great month, and thank you for listening.